What's up, everybody? Jose Ortiz here once again from PetRockMedia.com, and we've got some new juicy details referring to the highly anticipated Fujifilm X-T4, which should be announced towards the end of this month. Let's talk about it. What's up, everybody? If you are new to this channel and are interested in gaming, cinematography, photography, and so forth type of tips and tricks, then this is the channel for you. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, punch that bell icon so you are notified each and every time we post a video or go live. So something new that was just recently posted, courtesy of our good friends over at FujiRumors.com, are a few new specs of the highly anticipated new release of the Fujifilm X-T4. I'm going to be reading off my phone so that way I don't get none of the details wrong. And once again, I'm going to post the link down below where I got this information from so you can go and check it out, because there will be a cool little kind of side-by-side comparison graphic of the X-H1, X-T3, and X-T4 so you can make the best informed decision on if this camera is worth upgrading to you. So one of the big ones, in my opinion, is the implementation of the digital image stabilization, or DIS, inside the new Fujifilm X-T4. Now, this digital image stabilization also works in conjunction with IBIS and OIS. So that's pretty cool, especially for videographers out there. Now, it is going to be using the same X processor 4, which was released in the X-T3. And a big one, and it doesn't say what image quality, but it's anticipated to have 240 frames per second for video. Now, what's interesting to see is this digital image stabilization on a Fujifilm camera. Other cameras have been able to accomplish this, but it's interesting to see that Fujifilm and their X cameras will now be able to take advantage of this digital image stabilization. So that is going to be definitely something to keep your eye out on. Now, this link that I'm going to put down below is also going to show you all the current rumors and specs that we have currently for this camera. Now, in my previous video, one of my commenters said, do we know anything about the price? Now, from what I've been seeing, this camera is supposedly supposed to retail for $1,699 or $1,700. That's in contrast to when the X-T3 was released at $1,399 or $1,400. So for a few more extra bucks, quote unquote, you'll be able to have quite a few new features, but it depends on if you are going to be taking full advantage of those features. Again, the high frame rate, things like that. If this doesn't have 6K, which we've been seeing that it possibly will not, is it going to be enough to upgrade based off of what the X-T3 has for that in-body stabilization, things like that. So stay tuned to the channel, and again, if you're brand new, hit that subscribe button so you're notified each and every time we post videos. Now, some interesting new features, I'm going to rattle these off right here. Of course, 26 megapixel sensor from the X-T3, so the sensor seems to be staying the same. IBIS, which can go up to 6.5 stops with some of the prime lenses that Fuji offers. Dual SD card slots, which is nothing new. New sub-dials with video, still, and also HDR markings, so that's pretty cool. Flippy screen, just like your X200, so if you want to get a familiar view or sense of what it's going to look like, the X200 is exactly what the screen is supposed to look like. Those new film simulations that we talked about, the bleach bypass film simulation, along with your classic negative. Now, the card slots are supposed to be faster card slots, yet to see what that means, UHS 2, so forth. And we're looking at 15 frames per second for stills. Obviously, we talked about the new battery, which is better and bigger, more milliamps, going from a 2200 milliamp to a 2350 milliamp battery, which is great for all these additional features. And the weight, in case you're interested in putting this on a gimbal for that added image stabilization, we're looking at 607 grams. And once again, the links I'm going to list down below are going to list all of these rumored and specs, along with a comparison sheet for the X-T4, X-T3, and X-H1, because if you're interested in jumping into the Fujifilm lineup, that comparison sheet is going to give you the pros and cons of each camera, and whether or not it's worth upgrading to the X-T4 or an X-H1 if you're coming from, let's say, an X-T1 or X-T2. But that about wraps it up, guys. Just wanted to drop some of these new specs that we just heard about. New to the channel, once again, hit that subscribe button, punch that bell icon. This is Jose Ortiz from PetRockMedia.com, signing out once again, guys. Peace.